How are you today? So I want you up a little higher, but well, today we are getting ready to have actually lunch. So it's not really morning anymore. It is actually noon right now. And I'm heating up a burrito I bought last night at dinner. We went to one of our local summer restaurants. It's called the Valdez Potato. And I got the best brisket sandwich last night. It was so delicious. It's a coffee rubbed brisket, and they served it with just a tiny drizzle of barbecue sauce, a big pile of coleslaw, and bread and butter pickles. So delicious. And I had that with some potato salad for dinner last night. So while I was there though, I knew I was gonna wanna eat something today, this morning, and I knew I wasn't gonna wanna cook. So they also have breakfast burritos and they serve them all day. So I ordered one of those to go last night, and that's what I'm heating up. So that's what Keisha's eating this week. So today is Monday, and I really kind of have no plan. My plan was to actually cook over the weekend, but actually I meant to get a lot of things done over the last 3 or 4 days, and I didn't do anything. I just sat on my butt and watched TV for like the last 4 days straight without doing anything, maybe longer, I don't know. After I got this last video edited and posted and scheduled, it was like I just had this weight lifted off of me, and I just felt like, oh, I don't have to do anything now. So now here it is Monday, and I'm like, oh, I should have gotten this done. I should have gotten that done. I've got like a whole list of things that I should have gotten done last week or even over the weekend. So not gonna really make me want to cook a bunch, but I do want to cook a couple meals this week. Things kind of got a little turned upside down. My floors should have been finished by now, but we had an emergency situation at my daughter's house. And so our friend Dan had to go over there and help her with that, which, I mean, such a blessing that we have him here in our lives. But I feel so horrible that he had to miss going home this weekend to be with his family and his friends, to stay here and help my daughter. But we are truly, truly grateful and so blessed that he is in our lives and here to help us. Because the thing that was happening at her house, there's pretty much nobody in town who could do it. She was having like major sewer line problems. Anyway, so that is all being resolved thanks to him. So we are so grateful. But it did mean that nothing in my house got done either. So he's kind of now set back on the project here at my house. So no floors yet. Everything's still turned upside down, and that's just life, right? So you gotta roll with it. Yeah, for me, that just means I'm less feeling like I want to cook a bunch. But I do want to cook a couple things here at home. After I microwaved my burrito, I put it in the toaster oven to toast it up a little bit so it get a nice crispy on the outside, and continue heating it through. So we're just gonna eat that, and then I'm gonna kind of so after I'm done eating, anyways, I'm starving, I'm rambling, so we'll do more. So that was like the update in the beginning of the video, I guess. I was gonna save it for the end, but I just couldn't because it's just a lot to do. But anyways, let's get eating. I'm hungry. Sorry, I seriously can't stop myself from rambling. Ooh, hot. So excited about this burrito. Been dreaming of it. Now you're kind of close to me, but... And this salsa right here I got from a different Mexican food restaurant in town. And I saved it for all my salsa needs. Even though this has salsa in it, so I might not need it, but we'll see. It looks so yummy. It's got French fries and smoked pulled pork, eggs, cheese, salsa, sour cream. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna finish eating this. It's so delicious. We'll come back in a little bit. It's probably these ones. Or should I make red chicken enchiladas? Green sounds good. I can always do red later. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. All right, so I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm thinking I want to make maybe chicken enchiladas, I don't know, tomorrow or the next day. So I think I'm gonna just start prepping because I don't necessarily need to cook right now, but my friends are gonna be here like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I think. Maybe just Wednesday, Thursday, but probably Friday too. And I'll wanna cook some meals for them. So I'm thinking we'll start with chicken enchiladas, and I need to get some stuff out for that, and then I can go ahead and cook the meat, prep the meat, and then that way on the day, I'll just roll them all up and pour the sauce over, and voila, we have chicken enchiladas. So, getting things out of things I want to cook. So, we'll do that. Which also means we gotta thaw out the chicken. Cream cheese is what I want. I have cream cheese in the freezer. Let's go get it. It's in the other freezer, I'm sure. We'll make creamy chicken enchiladas. Oh, here it is. I got a bunch. I'll just use one. The chicken is right here, but my freezer is not super organized, so. Okay, I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. Actually, I'll bring the whole chunk out and then we'll just cut it up. So we'll probably cook this meal tomorrow, but it's good to like kind of plan and get everything out today. So then I could just like cook it all at one time and get it all ready, or thaw it all at one time, get all the stuff ready. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. Let's just get this chicken detached from itself. I need scissors. Okay, let me get a scissor to cut these. So I definitely want to do 2 packages of chicken because the chicken will shrink when we cook it. We'll let these ones thaw out, put the rest back in the freezer. We need a little bit more of a something to set this on. There's never anything tall enough, wide enough. I need a square. I just want to set you up here, but there's nothing. I need something right here. To set you on. Good morning, friends. It is, as usual, a couple days later. Did not take any pictures or film what I've been eating. I don't know what's wrong with me. See if I can recall in my brain. Oh yeah, okay, I did. Well, I can't remember what I ate the night when I was telling you about the brisket that day. I can't remember that. But yesterday, I can tell you what I ate yesterday. Okay, maybe I can tell you what I ate yesterday. Last night for dinner, let's start there because I can work my way backwards. I went to a food truck I haven't eaten at yet this summer. And I got fish and chips, halibut fish and chips, which were delicious. I really should have taken a picture. It was like 4 nice giant pieces of halibut and a few French fries and some really delicious homemade tartar sauce. So good. And right now it's breakfast. And I bought this pizza actually late last night after dinner. My daughter just had a quesadilla for dinner at work, so she was still hungry, so I went and bought a pizza. And I got a big pizza just so we could have leftovers today because I love me leftover pizza reheated in the air fryer. I mean, it is like my favorite kind of pizza. I would prefer to get a pizza to go and eat it the next day so I can reheat it in my air fryer. I think just because the top gets crispy, the bottom's crispy, it's all like cheese crispies all around each slice. I love it. So, pizza for breakfast. Oh, I need to get coffee. I know what I ate yesterday for breakfast because I have it right here. Muffins. Mashugana. This is my special monk fruit sugar. It's just what I use in my coffee because I'm used to it and that's what I like. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like real sugar. Hence eating the muffins for breakfast yesterday. Yeah, I just had way too much sugar yesterday. Ugh. So, actual sugar, yeah. Let's taste this, make sure it came out good. Perfect. All right, let's go eat some pizza. Okay, it's later this afternoon and we're gonna get started making our enchiladas, but we have to start with boiling the chicken first. So I've got a pan here with some water in it. And this is supposed to be boneless, skinless, so hopefully there's not too much gristle or bones in there. I'm not gonna check them. Ooh, okay. That is gross and slimy. All right, I got the chicken in the water here. I'm just gonna add some ingredients to flavor up the water while it cooks. First, put some salt in here because we wanna make sure that chicken gets some good flavor, right? And then we're gonna go in with a couple of spoonfuls of garlic. It's just a jar of minced garlic. I'm just using what I have in the house today. I'm not going out to the store to get anything special. So I have like no produce at all. I don't have any onion, I don't have garlic, I don't have chilies, I'm like really in need of getting fresh produce, but I don't want to go buy fresh produce until I know I'm actually going to start cooking. Because I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff and then go, oh yeah, no, I don't feel like cooking for like a week and then my produce goes bad. So, because I've kind of been doing that. So we have some chopped dried onion and I'm just going to dump some of that in there. And a couple of bay leaves. And then that's how we're gonna doctor up our water so it gets a little flavor. All right, just put that on the big burner. We're gonna turn that on high, medium high. We're gonna turn on medium high to start to get it going. And I'm going to cover it so it'll get simmering faster. And I'll check that probably after about 30 to 40 minutes of lightly boiling or hard simmering. So we'll come back and give it a check out in a little bit. Things have been a little slow going on the renovation, but we did get a little improvement last night, which I'm super excited about. Ta-da! The pendant lights are hung up. So, yeah, they're really pretty in the dark at night. And they give a really nice glow, and they're on a dimmer, so it can be very romantic. I mean, you know, whatever. But yeah, so yay, I'm excited. My pendants are hung, and it's similar to the one right there over my sink. Yeah, that's pretty much the only update I have. Oh, well, my mirrors did get hung up. So the mirror back there got hung up, and this mirror got hung up, but then my friend also hung up a whiteboard and a giant Post-it note. And that Post-it note has the entire list of things that need to get done in my house. So, and then we put the TV on this wall. So we'll see how that goes. It's opposite of the picture window. So, yeah. We'll see how I like it there. The plan is the TV's gonna be there. I'm gonna put like an electric fireplace there. Make it all cozy, you know, it'll be nice. But that's really the update I have because the floors, not very much has gotten done. But things have just been happening, like, yeah. So we're gonna get to the floors, it'll get done. And that's the Reno update for now. Those are done. A slotted spoon, and I'm just gonna take these out of the water. We'll use a little bit of the juice, but we don't need all of it. Like just enough to keep it wet. Maybe I should use this juice and make some rice to go with the enchiladas. That'd be good, huh? Here's all the meat I pulled out. Let's see if we can mash it up with this meat masher so I don't have to shred it by hand. Oh yeah, that's working good. I'll try to double fist it here. shred that up. Might go in here with a couple of forks and fine tune it, but this is working great actually right here. Okay, before I start making the enchiladas, putting them together, I'm gonna actually make some rice to go with the enchiladas, because I don't know, it just sounds good. So we're gonna heat up a pan, get some oil in there, because we're gonna fry up our rice first before we cook it. I think I'm spraying everywhere with my spit, I'm sorry. All right, probably a little bit on the a lot side, but I'm gonna make a 1.5 cups of rice. I feel like I can make just 1 cup. I don't know what to do. I just feel like 1 cup's not enough, but we're gonna make a 1.5 cups anyways. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, people. This is just gonna fry up in the pan right here. And we're just gonna saute this like that and get it all kind of browned up. Okay, I think I'm ready to season my rice. It's nice and toasty. I'm gonna pull it off the heat. Turn that off. All right, I'm using the broth I'm gonna use some of the broth from my, you know, from the chicken. And it's pretty salty, so I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of salt to the rice here, just to make sure. And let's see, what do we use? A little bit of cumin and a little bit of tomato sauce. Just a cup, maybe like 1/2 cup of tomato sauce. I'm gonna mix that in. All right, let's get it back on the heat. Bring it to a simmer and cover it for about 20 minutes. Now we're gonna season up the chicken with a little bit of stuff. I'm gonna do a little bit of cumin and a little bit of smoked paprika. Give that a stir. Gonna get it all incorporated. All right, block of cream cheese to make it extra cheesy and extra creamy. All right, a can of diced green chilies, and that's mild. For even more added creaminess, we're gonna put some sour cream in there. And it's just because I really love sour cream, and yeah, and that's why. So probably about, I don't know, 1/2 cup. Get this all smashed in there and incorporated. This will take a few minutes. That chicken being nice and warm kind of helped that cream cheese like just really get in there. Kind of looks like a weird icky blob mess, but okay, let's see. Got my tortillas right here. All right, I got my medium spice Las Palmas green chili enchilada sauce. That's what felt like delicious for chicken enchiladas with some green sauce. I do have red sauce back there, but green today. And of course, we're gonna spread a little bit in the bottom of the pan here. Just kind of spread it around, Just get a little layer going on the bottom. Sorry, I'm dog sitting today, and my friend is texting me about his dog, just checking on her to make sure that she's okay. And she is, she's fine. All right, I'll point you down so you could see me rolling. And all I have are the keto tortillas, but I'm not using them because I'm trying to be low carb right now. This is just what I had. And if you know, you know, they really, really stick together like a lot. So you gotta kind of peel them apart, kind of separate, like a little bit careful. Sometimes if you warm them up, they peel apart a little bit better, but I'm not doing that today. We're just gonna risk it. And I don't have a plan on how many this is gonna make. I'm just gonna fill them up, roll them up. I have 2 packs of tortillas, so I'm gonna use what I'm gonna use. I do wanna pre-unstick them so I could just roll. I was gonna make these just kind of like individual style serving and just like freeze what I, like make a whole batch and then just freeze what I wasn't gonna eat for one dinner, but my friends are in town and stuff, and I don't know if they want to eat tonight when they come over, so just in case, we're gonna have some food ready for them. Because, you know, you gotta feed your friends when they come over. We're gonna go with a healthy serving of chicken in there. I feel like that's too much. I'm gonna take a little bit out. I always overstuff them and then I can't like roll them over all the way. I'm like really bad at that. And I have plenty of tortillas, so I really don't want to overstuff them. So there we go, that's a little better. And oh, perfect. And we're just gonna fill up the pan and see how it goes. I'm gonna put 2 more across the top, and then that will be good, I think, for this pan. And I'll just put the rest of the chicken in the fridge. And there's actually enough in here for maybe like lunch tomorrow or something. Okay, all right, the oven is preheated and the rice is done and it tastes amazing. So that came out good, but I think the meat, I should have probably salted it a little bit before sticking it in the tortilla. My bad. So we're just gonna cook it though like that. So if we put the enchilada on top of the rice, it'll be plenty salty enough. And I was gonna do with just what I had at home, but all I have is mozzarella cheese. So I asked my daughter to go out and get some Mexican type cheese. So she is back with that now, and
I got the cheese.
And we're gonna sauce this baby.
And some hiccups.
And some hiccups?
Yeah, cheese and hiccups.
Okay, I'm sorry you got the hiccups. Thank you for the cheese.
Ooh.
Hi, Cara.
Hi, Jean. She's a good girl.
Make sure this spreads over the whole thing.
Sorry.
You're fine. I saw you got hiccups.
Yeah, right on the drive over.
Oh, sorry.
Not your fault.
Okay. Smother it. Okay, we're just gonna kind of smother it all over. All right. That can is done. All right, and the cheese. All right, let's top this with lots of cheese. I love a lot of cheese, so let's do that.
I think Cara likes cheese too.
Probably should take her out again. It's been a long while since she's been outside.
Did she go outside without a leash?
Yeah, she listens pretty good.
Come on, Cara. Let's go outside. I'll take her out.
Okay, thank you. I'm like really dumping the cheese on here because I love a cheesy enchilada. All right, that's probably good. It's ready for the oven. And we'll check that in about 30 minutes, but I suspect it'll probably take about 45. All right, I think that the food is done. Let's give it a look-see. Oh. All right, looks done to me. Let's pull it out. Oh, the battery's gonna die. I'll have to finish this later. Okay, we'll do a taste test with my phone. All right, friends, it is the next day, and I can't remember how I ended filming dinner, but the enchiladas came out amazing, and they were just super creamy, cheesy, delicious, and the rice was like on point. I think that was like one of the best rices I ever made. So they went really well together. So delicious. Yeah, and it just kind of got busy, like right when dinner was coming out of the oven. My friends had showed up, and so everybody was ready to have dinner, and yeah, so it just got kind of busy. So today it's the afternoon, it's Thursday afternoon, so we went for a walk today. It is pouring rain outside, but me and my daughter went for a walk anyways, and today was like the day I was like trying to time and track steps and things like that. So I got like a 25-minute walk in, and that was about 2,600 steps for me. So not super long, not super great, but you know, we're working on things slowly but slowly. The last 5 minutes were really difficult. So I started to get like a little bit of a limp. I was starting to get a little bit of pain in the last 5 minutes, but a big improvement from just a couple of weeks ago, because I started having pain and limping at like the 10-minute mark a couple weeks back. So in just a couple weeks time, I've really improved my walking, and yeah, so I'll just keep on keeping on, because I need to improve my walking and my stability and things like that, so I don't hurt myself, or so that I can go do fun things in life. And yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at physically. Emotionally, I feel like super numb right now. It is my husband's birthday month, and we are going to have a small family celebration of life for him for his 50th birthday. His friend that he grew up with is coming, so that's nice. I'm very excited to see him. He did visit me while I was in California, so that was nice too. I'm feeling super numb. I really don't. Part of me just wants to start crying and never stop. And when I think about things too much, that's kind of when I want to start crying and never stop. I've been running the loop of the accident in my head a lot more lately than I thought I had been. It gets more vivid in my head. So I'm just hoping after his birthday passes that really vivid loop in my head will stop again. Because it's always kind of in the back of my mind, but the vividness of it had subsided for a little while, and now it's like back. And so trying to shut that out, it just makes me feel numb. So mostly I can appear to be happy and appear to be okay, but honestly it takes most of my energy to put that out into the world of me being somewhat okay. So I don't know if that makes sense, but it's draining. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Today when we were out, we got Subway for lunch, so that's kind of still a thing. I'm putting into place kind of like in my head, I'm trying to get my head wrapped around getting back to cooking. And so my friend Dan is only working here today and tomorrow, and he goes home Saturday for a couple of weeks. So for a couple of weeks he will not be working on my house, and then when he comes back, he goes back to work. So again, he'll only be working on my house in the evenings. Yeah, so the next couple weeks I'll have a little bit more, I guess, freedom in my house to, like, especially over the next like week and a half, I'll have more freedom to kind of like experiment with trying to get back into cooking again. So hopefully we can do a little bit better on that front. But like I said, it really is like expends so much energy for me to just appear to be okay. So to expend my energy cooking, it is like, it drains me. It really, really wipes me out. And usually it'll be like I cook one day and then I won't cook for 2 or 3 days or longer. So like today I'm not gonna cook. We went to Subway for lunch. I'm probably gonna order dinner. I'll either order burgers or pizza. And whatever I don't order tonight, I'll order the opposite tomorrow. So if I get burgers tonight, I'll do pizza tomorrow. If I do pizza tonight, I'll do burgers tomorrow. And then Saturday I'll probably cook. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's just, I know once I can kind of get back into just cooking on a regular basis, then I will start feeling more up to cooking healthier type things. So we'll see how things go. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling, sorry. Sorry, I'm just a rambler at this point. Anyways, we're gonna wrap this up for today. I'm gonna spend the rest of today editing, and I want to get this up and out for you for Saturday morning. And that is my goal for today and tomorrow, is to get this video out in the world. So thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate it, and I love you so much. Bye.